Hello everybody, Calamity here, and welcome to a brand new version of the Imaginarium Theater that just got released yesterday. And this time around, they kind of want us to do something a little bit interesting. The elements that we're given this time around is Electro, Cryo, and Dendro. Now, normally, that wouldn't be two elements you combine, at least Cryo and Dendro, that is. You could do some Superconduct teams and Aggravate teams or Spread teams like that, stuff like that for your team setups, but normally, Cryo and Dendro don't mix, they don't have a reaction, but this time around they're giving you a buff specifically for Dendro and Cryo reactions. I think it's called like Rhyme Guard or something like that. And it's basically like Superconduct, where enemies will take additional damage when you apply Dendro and Cryo to them. So that's something new we can play with and build around this time, which is kind of interesting and fun. Before we even start, I just want to give you guys a heads up that no matter what kind of cast you decide to go for and decide to pick, for your teams, you need to be aware of the bosses. So for the first one, it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm sure all of us are familiar with the Jadeploom Terrorshroom by now. You should use Electro Attack so that it basically flops over, and it's a bunch of free damage you can do. It's very, very easy. Two, this guy is going to be kind of annoying and very powerful. Once you get into about like half-ish his HP, he's going to gain a Hydro Shield, so Dendro characters are going to be great for destroying it, or Cryo characters as well. But he's also going to get this aura while the shield is active that drains your energies, that's right here. And then if you don't have energy to drain, you're going to start losing HP instead, and it is quite a chunky bit of your HP bars that will be drained. So keep that in mind. That's why they say ranged has an advantage, so if you have any bow characters or anything like that to keep your distance, that'll help you out a lot. The third boss is the algorithm blah 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 fight, you know, that we've done a bajillion times by now. This one just brings some Electro characters and some Dendro, and you can pull it out of its invisible state, and then it gets stunned for free damage. So basically you need to build or bring teams that will fit the gimmick of these bosses to make them much more easier for you. Because if you have to waste time for the boss to come out of its electric or invisible phase, then you know you're wasting so much time. Same with the Jadeploom Terrorshroom. If it's running around, you can't damage it, etc, etc. And this thing, you know, you need to destroy those shields so that you can stun it, and then you can actually damage it like normal. And then last but not least is one of the newer bosses. It's the Overseer device, Automaton thing from Matland. You need to bring Cryo characters, otherwise this fight is going to be annoying. Like really annoying. Just any Cryo characters here. You can go full Cryo team if you want, or Superconduct, or try out the new Dendro plus Cryo teams if you want as well. So any of those will do really well for this fight. Just bring something that's Cryo. And with that being said, you know, my main cast, I tried to do a nice balance of Electro, Cryo, and then some Dendro. You can see Dendro, I only have 5. I literally brought every single Dendro character I own and built. But you could have more than 5, obviously. If you have, like, Alhaitham, for example, or Emily. Even though she's for burning teams, she's still a Dendro character and can help you on some of those shield-breaking stuff. And the Rhyme Guard stuff as well, if you want to use her in those teams. But let's go ahead and begin. Enough yapping from me. Let's go ahead and just see what we got. So they gave us there's the Rhyme Grass. That's the new one if you want to work with that reaction. I just want to build up my cast first. That's what I always do. We got Beto. They really want to push the Rhyme Grass stuff on me. I guess I'll grab it. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and reroll though. Wow. Can I not get another companion? Let's grab this. Okay, random companion, thank you. I want more. I'm gonna grab Ayaka. There's the Rhyme Grass again. They really want me to play it, huh? Jeez. Okay, we'll grab it. I don't really know what to pick here. I'm just gonna pick whatever. And for our battle, let's go ahead and pick the mech enemies. Sure, doesn't seem too bad. For the first team, I'm gonna use my Sinnoh because he's a trial version. I don't have this character and he's not built properly. So, and then we did do the Rhyme Grass stuff. So if I wanted to do, I don't really have a Dendro DPS on me right now, but if I did, we could do like Chi-Chi with Mika, for example. But let's do Sinnoh, Kali, Beto, and I guess Mika just for heals. I don't really care about if I lose him or not. Let's go ahead and skip. I guess Beta won't do much here. Pretty easy stuff. One more. But yeah, if you've never played Sinnoh before, I probably should have explained it while we were beating up this monster. But basically, Sinnoh, you pop his skill before you use his burst. And then the normal attacks get enhanced. And then you're waiting for an eyeball to pop up on your screen. There it is. You press the elemental skill button when it does. And he does this big AoE damage thing. This will happen multiple times, as you can see. Press the skill again. There it is again. Just keep spamming. Like seriously, this thing goes on for a while. Oh, there you go. Finally ended. I guess Beta was a wasted pick here, my bad. I thought there was going to be more enemies that we would have to deal with, but that's okay. Go ahead and finish off this last enemy, and there you go. That's the first stage complete. Not too bad. Let's move on and grab a Farina. That's a great pick. 3 mystery cache. I'm gonna grab the cheaper companion ones. Oh, another mystery cache. Sure. I mean, whatever. I guess. There's a Chlorine. Sure. Let's take it. Oh, I don't have enough for another companion. That's okay. Let's see. Let's go for the Fatui operatives. Characters who heal have an advantage. That's a interesting tidbit, but sure. Welcome to Act 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of my Sinnoh, because to be honest, he's a trial version and he's not fully well built. So I'm okay with losing him early, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Chi-Chi here. I'm doing like a weird setup team because I'm basically just trying to save my Dendro, I'm trying to save Farina for the later stages, and we're okay with saving Ayaka and Corinne as well, right? So let's go ahead and just begin. There we go. Not much to say. I mean, we're just spamming our abilities here. And we have plenty of time to focus her down. Not much to say. There goes Beto and Sinnoh, but I still get to keep my Chi-Chi and my Fischl. So, ooh, there's Tainari. And we're gonna go ahead and grab this. I'm 5 Fantasia flowers short of a companion, but that's okay. That is totally fine. We're gonna go ahead and grab Chlorine for this fight, because she'll do great. Let's go ahead and save our Fischl. And I'm gonna go ahead and just try to save, like... I'm okay with using Chi-Chi here. But I really don't want to have to use Farina. If I can help it. I don't think we can help it, though. I'm trying to, like, see is there anyone else? I don't want to use Fischl yet, either. We're gonna have to use Farina. Let's just use her. That was a weird rotation from me, but I mean we got the damage. Oh. It is pretty much almost dead once we... There we go. Pretty easy fight there. Again, Electro makes it easy. Ooh, we got a Eula. Let's use that. Got some random companions we can bring in. Let's bring in a Yaimiko. History Cache. Sure. Another random companion. Grab Dia. Yeah. And then we'll save. So we have high pressure defense. That's just a bunch of mech enemies. I don't know if we want to deal with that right now. For content purposes, sure. Just to entertain y'all in chat. Alright, we got the high pressure defense level here. We're gonna go ahead and use Tainari because ranged is really nice here. I'll also be using him for the next upcoming fight as well. But we're gonna use kind of a weird team, I guess, just to save, you know, our characters. Like, I don't want to use Nahida yet either, so let's go ahead and just use... I mean, unfortunately, I guess we have to use Farina here because... I don't want to use Fischl, and I don't want to use Kali yet either. So we kind of have a weird team. Very weird team, but we'll see how well this goes. Make sure you're not hacking the thing, and we're fine. I was gonna try to stun it, but I kind of missed my shot. That's okay. Monolith is still fine though. 85%. We're okay. And then I said that, and it took some damage. Get rid of that. I jinxed it, basically. There we go. Not too bad. And unfortunately, I did have to lose Farina really early. But hey, I got Raiden Shogun, so I'm just passing around the Archons, I guess. Let's grab Kirara. Got some more Dendro. More companions, please. Kaching. We'll take that. And we got... We'll take those Dorito bots. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and use Kaching. I already know who we should go for here. Let's use Kaching with Kali. I'm okay with losing Kali at this point. And... it'd be weird. Let's use Eula. This is weird. Eula, and I need some healers too. Kirara or Dia. I'm okay with losing Dia. Did not mean to do that. That was a big mistake right off the bat. Remember, we got the Rhyme Guard now. So we're gonna do some damage with the Dendro, which is kind of cool. And it's kind of over. There we go. More Dorito bots incoming. Good damage. Oh! Yeah, plenty of time to get 4 more. 3 more now. I'm having fun using Eula. I rarely get to use her. Still 15 more seconds. We can get these last 3. And there you go. 12 out of 9. Not bad. Grab that John Ling. Let's go ahead and just keep grabbing those companions. Escoffier, of course. Oh, there's a Dendro one. I don't have it. So here, now we're fighting the Geo Vishap, or Primordial Vishap, I think it's called. Yeah, it's gonna tell you Dendro has an advantage here for sure. We're gonna use Tainari, and now I'm okay with using Nahida as well. And let's go ahead and get that official used as well, and Kirara for shield, so I don't have to worry about getting hit, but I definitely need to get some more healers after this fight. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. He is gonna get a shield right about... Oh wait, we already destroyed the shield. Yeah, that's how good Dendro is for destroying the shield. You won't even notice it. I didn't even notice it. There we go. See how fast Dendro just depletes that shield? I didn't even notice it having a shield until like a little bit last second there. And he does get that shield multiple times, so Dendro, definitely the way to go here, but we have to say goodbye to Tainari, unfortunately, but thank you for your service. Let's go ahead and grab a Rosaria, and sure, more companions is never the wrong choice. One more. Grab a Layla. Alright, now we have our choice of, well, we can fight these annoying things, or we can fight some more Primordial Geo Vishaps. I'm just gonna go for this. This is fine. And we can go ahead and use Kachin here, or maybe even Ayaka to mix it up. Maybe something like that. Or maybe we'll want to do double Electro, and even Yaimiko if we want to really have some easy times. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We're kind of getting some Rhyme Grass. You can see it on the ground, right? The Rhyme Grass effect. And we are getting some value. Like, this is really cool to me. Having a new reaction to play with is really cool. We still have 25 more seconds to destroy this last Geo Bishop, and there you go. Not too bad. Got to play around with some elements. Goodbye, Clorin and Kaching. Your services were appreciated. Let's grab a Jing Cho. And we can basically do Raiden Shogun International team for this next fight if we wanted to. But let's go ahead and just We only have 3 companions left, and 2 of them are healers. So we could just invest in damage at this point. Just do this one. Sure. And we're gonna grab a Raiden Shogun team with Nahida, basically an Aggravate team. So this is gonna be... I brought the Denjo, I brought the Electro. We're gonna do a quicken reaction on the boss when it goes invisible and pull it out of it. So we can do big damage. And then we have Kirao here for shields. We can even bring more damage if we feel like it's not enough. Honestly, yeah, let's just go for it. Let's bring Jincho. I'm okay with it. This thing has a long wake up. It usually spawns behind you like that. I'm waiting for it to go invisible one more time. There it is. Probably should have popped Jincho's ult there, my bad. A little bit of a mistake. But okay, it's fine. We got it. Okay. A little bit of a mistake on my part. It's okay. And then by Nahida, by Yaimiko. And that is it for the 3rd boss. We only have 1 character left, so at this point, this is where you go all in on that damage. That's what I'm gonna do. Pretty mystery cast, sure. If we can bring back a character, that would be pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, we got Chi-Chi of all characters. Come on. Okay. I don't like to deal with the mimics. This is only if you have some Natlan characters or something you brought. That's not a good option in my opinion. And then we can just go here for the wolves. Remember that the wolves shoot through shields, right? And you can bring the same element that the wolves are, which in this case is Electro. And they'll do a little yell or a roar, and then they'll do more damage, but they also take more damage as well. So you can use Raiden Shogun here if you want. But yeah, let's go ahead and... It would have been sick if we got Nahida back. Anyways, let's go ahead and use Raiden Shogun. We're going to do an international team straight up. Not much else to say. I mean, we could also bring... Chi-Chi again, or just Charlotte. Either or. It's fine. Remember, on a bounty, just go for the bounty. Just go for the one with the exclamation point. This one right here. We don't care about the smaller wolves. There we go. Kinda hard to keep track of them sometimes. They be moving a lot, but we still have plenty of time. Oh, and there we go. I didn't even get to use the burst. It's over. It's over. Sorry. Sure. I don't even know what I'm picking. Sure. Last but not least, there's that cryo boss that I warned you about. So I have been saving my cryo units. I probably saved them a little too hard here. But now we can bring them. We can bring Ayaka with Escoffier. Alright, for my final team for the boss fight here. This is gonna be anti-climatic or whatever. I'm using a melt team with Escoffier. It would have been slightly better if I had another cryo sub DPS, but I don't. And I'm sorry, I know I talked about how cool it is that they're doing a new reaction, and here I am not using it. I'm just using Escoffier with Melt. I'm just unfortunate. It's just how it is because I didn't save my Nahida or my Kali to really try it out for the end game. That's on me. But let's go ahead and begin. It basically will not do anything, so we don't even have to worry. The hardest thing about this boss is that I have to keep everyone's energy up. There we go, we still have 15 seconds. Oh. And literally last second. Kind of a close one, that one. But there you go. That is my full Imaginarium theater run. All of the Stellas were obtained. Go ahead, skip that. There you go. Says it took 12 minutes, but honestly, I found this theater to be quite difficult, but only because we're playing with a new reaction that we're not used to, right? Before, we kind of understand what we're doing, what the game plan is here, but with Dendro and Cryo being used together, that's not something that they have any characters specifically designed to be used with, and so it's kind of a little awkward, to be honest, but does make for some interesting teams to try out. So even though I didn't use it there at the end, I know we at least used Rhyme Grass a bit, earlier on in some of the earlier fights, which was really cool to see. And that is all for the Imaginarium Theater. If there's anything else that you feel like I forgot to mention, or there's some strategies that you found while playing Imaginarium Theater, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And don't worry, I'll be making those envisaged echo guides soon. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I'll be making more in the future.